Have you ever felt like the woman you care about, whether it's your girlfriend, wife, or partner, is slowly drifting away from you? Maybe she used to laugh at your jokes, lean on you for support, or light up when you walked into the room. But now something feels off. She seems distant, distracted, or even indifferent. What happened? Did you do something wrong? Or is there something deeper going on that neither of you fully understands? The truth is, women don't pull away because they suddenly stop caring about you. More often than not, it's a response to unspoken needs, unresolved issues, or patterns in the relationship that have built up over time. And here's the kicker, it's rarely just her problem. It's usually a signal that something in the dynamic between you two needs attention. Today, we're diving deep into why women pull away from men, and more importantly, what you can do to fix it before it's too late. If you're serious about improving your relationships, whether you're dating, married, or somewhere in between, stay with me until the end. This could change how you approach love, communication, and partnership forever. Number 1, emotional neglect is real and it hurts. Let's start with one of the most common reasons women pull away: emotional neglect. Now, hear me out. I'm not accusing you of being cold or uncaring. Emotional neglect isn't always intentional. It happens when you fail to notice or respond to her emotional needs consistently over time. Think about it. Does she share her feelings with you, only to receive silence or a dismissive "it'll be fine"? Do you find yourself zoning out during conversations about her day or struggles? These moments might seem small to you, but to her, they add up. Over time, she starts to feel like her emotions don't matter to you, or worse, that she doesn't matter to you. Here's the hard truth. Women crave emotional intimacy as much as physical intimacy. They want to feel seen, heard, and understood. When those needs aren't met, they begin to emotionally detach, not out of spite, but as a form of self-preservation. So if you've noticed her pulling away, ask yourself, am I truly present when she talks to me? Do I listen actively? Or am I just waiting for my turn to speak? The good news is this is fixable. Start by practicing active listening. Put down your phone, make eye contact, and respond thoughtfully. Validate her feelings, even if you don't fully understand them. Saying something as simple as, "That sounds tough. I'm sorry you're going through that," can go a long way in rebuilding trust and connection. Number 2, lack of appreciation kills relationships. Here's another brutal truth. Women need to feel appreciated, not just for what they do, but for who they are. Many men fall into the trap of taking their partners for granted, especially after years of being together. You might think, "She knows I love her. I don't need to say it all the time." But here's the thing. She doesn't just want to know you love her. She wants to feel it. Appreciation doesn't mean showering her with expensive gifts or grand gestures. It's about noticing the little things she does every day. The meals she cooks, the effort she puts into planning dates, the way she supports you when you're stressed. When was the last time you thanked her for those efforts? Or told her how much you admire her strength, kindness, or sense of humor? When appreciation fades, resentment builds. She starts to wonder, does he even notice how hard I work for us? That doubt can drive a wedge between you. To prevent this, make gratitude a daily habit. Look for opportunities to express your appreciation, no matter how small. A heartfelt compliment or a genuine thank you can reignite the warmth in your relationship. Number 3, the weight of unspoken expectations. One of the biggest relationship killers is unspoken expectations. Men and women often come into relationships with different ideas about roles, responsibilities, and what love should look like. For example, many women expect their partners to take initiative in certain areas, planning dates, managing finances, or handling household repairs. But if you're not aware of these expectations, you might unintentionally disappoint her. This disconnect leads to frustration on both sides. She feels like she has to nag you to get things done, while you feel like she's constantly criticizing you. Over time, this cycle erodes mutual respect and affection. To break it, you need to have honest conversations about expectations. Ask her directly, "What do you need from me to feel supported and loved?" Then follow through on your promises. Remember, healthy relationships are built on teamwork, If you're willing to step up and meet her halfway, she'll feel valued and respected, and that's the foundation of lasting love. Number 4, losing the spark of excitement. Let's talk about passion. Early in a relationship, everything feels exciting and new. You're eager to impress her, spend time together, and explore life as a couple. But as time goes on, life gets busy, routines set in, and that initial spark can fade. For many women, this loss of excitement signals a deeper issue. Are we growing apart? Men often underestimate how important novelty and adventure are to keeping a relationship alive. Sure, stability is important, but so is spontaneity. If your weekends consist of sitting on the couch watching TV or scrolling through your phones, she might start to feel like the relationship has lost its magic. To reignite the spark, shake things up. Plan surprise date nights, try new activities together, or revisit places that hold special meaning for you both. Show her that you're still invested in creating memories and having fun together. By injecting excitement back into the relationship, you remind her why she fell for you in the first place. Number 5, the burden of unequal effort. Here's a harsh reality. In many relationships, women end up carrying more than their fair share of emotional labor and household responsibilities. Even in modern partnerships, studies show that women still handle the majority of chores, childcare, and logistical planning. And guess what? After years of shouldering this burden, they get tired. If you're not pulling your weight around the house, she might start to resent you, even if she never says it outright. Dirty dishes piling up, laundry left undone, bills forgotten. All these small annoyances add up over time. Eventually, she starts to question whether you truly value the partnership or if you're just small annoyances add up over time. Eventually, she starts to question whether you truly value the partnership or if you're just coasting along, expecting her to pick up the slack. The solution? Step up and share the load. Take initiative without being asked. Clean the kitchen, fold the laundry, or schedule appointments. Not only will this ease her stress, but it will also show her that you're committed to making the relationship a true partnership. Balance isn't just about fairness. It's about showing her that you respect her time and energy. Number 6, misaligned life goals. As people grow older, their priorities and aspirations evolve. For some couples, this growth happens in sync, but for others, it creates a widening gap. If you're content with the status quo while she dreams of traveling, starting a business, or pursuing personal growth, she may start to feel stifled. Conversely, if she's ready to settle down and you're still chasing freedom, the mismatch can breed frustration. Misaligned goals don't mean the relationship is doomed, but they do require open communication. Sit down together and discuss where each of you sees yourselves in 5 or 10 years. Are your visions compatible? If not, how can you compromise or adjust your paths to stay connected? Remember, relationships thrive when both partners are moving towards shared dreams, or at least supporting each other's individual ones. Number 7, the impact of external stressors. Life throws curveballs, job pressures, financial strain, health issues, family drama. While these challenges affect both partners, women often internalize stress differently. Instead of venting or seeking solutions, they may withdraw emotionally as a coping mechanism. If you're oblivious to her stress or dismissive of her concerns, she'll feel unsupported and alone. To bridge this gap, tune into her nonverbal cues. Is she quieter than usual? More irritable? Less interested in spending time together? These could be signs that she's struggling internally. Offer your support without judgment. Sometimes all she needs is someone to listen, not to fix, but to empathize. Number 8, fear of vulnerability. Finally, let's talk about vulnerability. Many men struggle to open up emotionally, fearing it makes them appear weak or vulnerable. But here's the irony. Vulnerability is actually a strength. When you share your fears, insecurities, or dreams with her, you create a deeper bond. You show her that you trust her enough to let her see your authentic self. If you've been holding back emotionally, it's time to break the pattern. Start small. Share a fear or a challenge you're facing. Be honest about your feelings, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. As you model vulnerability, you'll encourage her to do the same, fostering a stronger emotional connection. Closing thoughts. Relationships aren't easy. They require effort, understanding, and constant communication. But here's the beautiful part. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow closer. If you're willing to put in the work, you can turn things around and build a relationship that stands the test of time. So, gentlemen, here's my challenge to you. Reflect on your relationship. Are there areas where you could improve? Moments where you could show more appreciation, empathy, or initiative? Love isn't about perfection, it's about progress. And when both partners commit to growing together, anything is possible. Thank you for watching, and remember, relationships are life's greatest treasures. Treat them with care, respect, and intentionality. Until next time, take care of yourself and your partner.